back.
Shit.
Another episode of S.Y.S.M, man.
We back. Oh, shit.
What's happening?
I am your boy Just Right, man. Got my man D Cole,
Yup.
Ashley Renee, Matt the Dim Dada.
Yo.
Man, you already know it's been a minute, man. We ain't going.
Man, it's been a minute. Yeah, we ain't gonna give him that.
Look,
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you.
But we here though.
But
That's all that
we
matters.
here
We
now.
here
That's
though.
all no.
So-
back just like we never left, man.
Mhm.
We gonna end the year off right with an end of the year. I don't want to call it a review. We just gonna talk about what happened in 2022. You know,
It's crazy.
the things that we remember anyway.
2022. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing though, off top, that disturbed me, and it just happened. Was the little girls, the twin, the girl kidnapping twin babies, bro.
Damn, that was
Hey,
wild.
wasn't
Right
that
there.
Was it boys?
Yeah, it was bored.
Oh my goodness, that shit was crazy, bro.
Columbus.
That was
Yeah,
wild.
yeah.
Man.
I guess the mom when she left the car running.
Yeah, she was on some DoorDash and like she ran in and gave some people some food and boom, got caught up. Got caught slipping just real quick. Like, man.
It's about homeless person at that. Like,
But
The girl was homeless.
My coworker was telling me that the lady who did it, apparently she had lost a child previously, and she was diagnosed as being schizo, and one of the babies the babies looked like her or resembled
That's
her
in her
child.
schizo mind.
In her mind, yes, and that's why she actually gave one back because in her mind it wasn't two, it was only one. Yeah.
So in her mind, she thought she was stealing her baby back.
She thought she was taking her baby back, and that's why
that is pretty fucking deep right there.
Yeah, that's why one of them got dropped out immediately.
Has that's been?
I don't think it's been.
That's just what
like,
the coworker said.
The coworker said it was on an interview.
You know, the street should tell you better.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's deep. I haven't heard that at all. But
happy they both found safe though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything like yeah. Everybody's happy about that because that was like that was crazy. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
Everybody was praying over that.
Oh, facts.
Everybody was praying over that. Yep.
For sure, man. A lot of things happened in 2022, though, man.
A lot of things
happened. Will Smith's lost his smack Chris Rock.
Man,
he had to let niggas know where he was coming from.
I mean,
he let niggas know. Ain't nobody stepping to Will Smith no more.
He been on every remix song.
Right.
Your name or keep my wife's name out. So that's been on everybody.
Right.
Yeah, I mean. I never, I mean, you know, it was wrong or whatever, but I never, we talked about this because we did a whole episode on it. But I never, you know what I'm saying, like I guess what they say, cancel these days. I never canceled them or nothing, man. It was
Yeah, I don't cancel anybody.
Chris Rock too, you know what I'm saying? So I just hate that it happened, but, you know, it is what it is. Really, I still, in my mind, for real, Jada is the one who really was the most bullshit behind all of it. That's just my opinion, though.
I mean, you know. Sometimes things need to happen, man. It just sucks that it happened in front.
It
just sucks that everybody had to see it, man. Like, it would have been different if, like, it would have been behind the scenes and, like, we was just seeing it, like, oh, man, Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, but now we seen that shit, like,
it different.
You know, it just make you know that, you know, words matter, bro.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, you can't talk to everybody the same way.
You can't talk to everybody the same way. You never know what type of day somebody having, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful.
In a safe place, man.
Yeah, he thought he was.
Right.
Y'all know what my take on the situation is.
What was it? We don't remember.
You hated that Will did that.
I was just so disappointed.
Yeah.
I think we all was.
I was just so disappointed.
I won't say I wasn't disappointed. I think he could have did it a different way, but it's one of those things where Chris Rock was the one that made a joke. I think
he made a joke, but
a long time ago said you could push an old man down the flight of stairs. There's a reason to do everything. You know, like saying I understand. I kind of understand why Will did it, but could he have did it a different way? Yeah.
Will, my take on the situation is, at the end of the day, Will looked at it originally as a joke, like everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it turned into something completely different because he felt like he had to be what he needed to be
for Jada. Right.
That's just my opinion on the situation.
Because
it looked like that. I remember after you said that, when I seen it again, like it seemed like
that's what it was.
You
like
know,
he
was ready to laugh. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, crack up, but he looked at her and she
laughed.
She wasn't laughing.
It wasn't funny at all.
And when he looked over at her, it was like, okay, let me go from 0 to 100, and he went 0 to 100. So I didn't cancel him out, but I was just highly disappointed in the way that he did that.
No, I understand. I mean, I definitely understand.
Yeah. Shoot, I don't think it hurt Bel Air that came out right afterwards,
for sure
though.
Not.
Right. Well, that was this past year too, right?
Yeah, man. Hey, they had that was one of the best new series.
And I think they're coming out. It's coming back.
Yeah,
February.
February season 2.
Yes, sir.
Peacock. Better come back.
Emancipation.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
Amazing.
I figured it would be.
It was.
I mean, does Will Smith make it not an amazing movie?
Yeah,
like, you know
that's how I feel about him.
Wild West, but
I think it's that.
I mean, yeah.
I give you that.
I've never seen it. I mean, I might watch it. I might be like, damn, it's a good ass movie.
Yeah, I've heard people say that about that.
Yeah. Somebody like it because I mean, he kept making movies after that.
Right.
You know,
his acting is talented, man. Superb, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean,
the movie might have been terrible, but he probably did a good job acting in it.
Well, they said the main reason he took the movie because they gave him full rights to the soundtrack.
Yeah, I mean, money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was
bars.
It was between that and the Matrix, though.
The Matrix still.
It was Neo.
I mean, you know, sometimes people read scripts and something might not sound as good as, and Will Smith might not have been good in The Matrix. The Matrix could have been terrible. The Matrix could have been Wild Wild West with Will Smith in that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He was supposed to be in The Matrix?
He was going to be Neo.
Oh.
And it could have been the Wild Wild West with Will Smith in that shit, is what I'm saying. Like, you know, everything happened for a reason, man.
Was this pre-Jada?
He was fucking with Jada back then.
I'm saying
he was with Jada for a little minute.
No. I'm saying, was this because you know Jada is in
Right. Oh yeah.
So was this before she was written on the second one?
Is that over there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was the original. He was gonna be the original Neo.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah. That was crazy.
What happened?
Nah,
ain't shit.
Little malfunction, ain't nothing.
Yeah,
ain't nothing.
So like I say, man, like this is one of the things was divine intervention, man. Because like if Will Smith would have been in the Matrix might not have been shit. The Matrix could have been Wild Wild West. Like we just never know.
What if it would have been even better?
It could have been, but who knows?
Who knows?
Like, you know,
you are right.
Now
it could have been terrible.
Who Lawrence Fishburne?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Fishburne.
Yeah.
Furious Styles.
But I can't see Will in that.
Okay.
Facts. Like it's been weird, right?
Yeah. Okay. Think about it. It's a biblical story.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Look how Jesus in it.
That's like the symbolization of Neo for real.
Really?
Yeah.
I ain't never get that. You get that?
I did.
You thought Neo was Jesus?
I didn't think he was Jesus.
Yeah, but that's the symbolization.
Jesus, the bad motherfucker. That was I'm telling you.
With the whole rebirth, all that, Moses.
I was thinking about how he was on some slow motion shit with the bullets and shit. Like, Jesus is that nigga.
He is.
Like,
shit. What Neo was doing?
Man, all them that most, you mean the on the Matrix too, bro. That shit was dope. The dopest action scene ever, man. On the highway and shit. Like,
with the car was Jesus out here,
nigga. I'm solidified, bro.
It can do it all. It can do it all.
I'm just saying.
It can do it all.
Like, I didn't know, bro. I didn't know.
See, we can do all things through Christ.
All
in the context. Like,
facts.
Out here.
Facts, nigga.
Facts, bro. Mustard seed.
Right.
Mustard seed.
The faith of it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you think. I ain't know that. Y'all blew my mind. Y'all blew my mind, bro.
Blew my mind. Morpheus is Moses.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, bro, it's the whole thing. Yeah.
Man, I'm about to read into that later. Damn.
Nah, for real, you right.
Yeah, they definitely took elements from that was like the inspiration behind.
Yeah, I wouldn't hit. Man.
What y'all think about this though in 2022? I don't remember when it started, but we finally got a verdict on that Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. Shit. Did y'all have a take on that? Because the whole time I kind of reserved my take. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I kept feeling like if Megan lying, damn, she riding this out. You know what I'm saying? That's how I kept feeling about it. She is riding the hell out this lie. Because when I listen to Tory's music, he was damn near convincing me that he didn't do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know he did it from the moment
okay.
it hit.
Yeah, off top.
Like off top.
Yeah.
Like
no question.
Why did this drag out as long as it did?
Right.
Because it definitely came out and like it's been at least 2 years.
I know guys that still want to act like he still didn't do it. I'm like, damn,
he want to act like he still didn't do it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Maybe he didn't do it.
Maybe you know what I'm saying?
What was the gun residue on him though?
I thought they said they ain't find no gun residue on him.
On him, but they found it on the other girl that was with
her former best friend, right? Yeah, that's crazy. Like I don't really know like how that go. Like you know.
Man.
I mean, that's that DNA type analytic shit that they be looking at. Like, they ain't find no residue on the nigga that was bucking. Like, you know, like, was he really bucking? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough. See, that's what I'm saying.
But then
he going to the joint. I know that much.
I was going to say because
how long did he end up getting?
Man,
they say he ain't got sentenced yet. I don't think he been sentenced.
They about to sentence him, but they talking about some real shit. Like he ain't getting out tomorrow.
The lesser term or the lesser sentence is like 4 years.
Okay,
like 4 to something.
That's some serious time.
That's serious time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't want.
But I feel like with this, like. With what's his name?
It's crazy. I'm a fan of his music, man. I like dude.
O.J. Simpson. They actually found DNA,
right?
And he got off.
Yeah.
So like you look at the situation and
I mean, he just happened to be around at the time. Like
Who what?
Yeah, OJ. He just happened to be there at the time. Like you know what I'm saying?
They found blood in his shower.
Yeah, but he ain't do it.
He was.
They found blood in the glove.
He had a nosebleed. He had a nosebleed that day.
He didn't do it.
Yeah,
clearly he didn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what the people said.
So Tori didn't do it either.
Huh?
Tori didn't.
Say I don't know.
Tori ain't OJ. I don't know.
Johnny ain't lying.
Yeah, Johnny involved because it was not OJ for me as it was.
Johnny. That was Johnny.
Yeah, I just fuck with Johnny for real. It ain't even that I fuck with OJ.
Facts, nigga. If the Glock don't fit, you must have quit. Nigga.
Oh man! Shout out Tory Lanez, man. Whatever.
And Megan, though.
Yeah,
like, you know
shout out
Megan for everything she went through.
She went through a lot, man.
Yeah, she went through a lot.
If everything she's saying is 100%, you know what it is. Then damn, she went through a lot. You know what I'm saying? What about people like
still
shitting on her? You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying?
And she admit that she don't just put the blame on Tory. Like I mean, with the shooting, yes, but like she has spoken up about just the people that she had around her.
Yeah.
That she had to, you know.
Yeah. It was wild. Like I said, I honestly still. I mean, I'm just inclined to go with what they said. Shit, they said he did it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I guess he did it.
Yeah,
that's what was proven.
Nothing else to say about it.
That's what the court do.
What albums was y'all messing with this past year that came out, man?
Man,
Kendrick dropped.
Yeah, Kendrick back.
Yeah, Kendrick dropped.
He had a great hiatus.
I think that I think the thing about the Kendrick album, I think that's one of the albums that niggas ain't feel right away. I think that's something like you might pop on it in 2024 and be like, man,
it's an amazing
this shit was serious. Like, this shit was tough. Like, you know
how I am. Man.
I know.
We went lab pretty much first day, man. This dude made a therapeutic album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that talks about real issues of mental health and stress and, you know what I'm saying, and dealing with relationships and
it was a great album.
Operate as a black man in America. Like, dude, he's such a genius, man. I mean, like, that on a different level, man.
It's crazy. It's one of them albums that I think I've only heard it like 3 or 4 times straight through. And like every time I listen to it, it's different.
It's different. Tell you how many times I've listened to that album straight through. I mean, it's that good for me.
Like I said, I compare it to like his previous albums that I was definitely like addicted to. Basically, like when he dropped the shit, you know what I'm saying, I was listening, like Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
Damn, like you know what I'm saying. It was just like that's all I was listening to. But this one was like I ain't take to the lab as much, but every time I did, it got better.
It's zero skips. I don't care what he comes out with. It's like
not
skipping through the album.
It's different.
It's
different.
It's you listening to every song multiple times.
It's different. Did that Silk Sonic come out this year?
I'm not sure if that dropped this year or not.
That was last year.
Was that last year? Oh, okay.
Hey,
was it last year? Because I went to the concert.
Right.
I was at. I went to the concert in Vegas, man.
How
like
was
you said. Exactly how you think it was. It was everything plus some. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sure, I'm waiting for their next album. Like, they kind of spoiled music. It was like, man, what? Yeah, for our age bracket, that's what we need to hear.
Yeah,
that's where we at. That's since we can't get kills no more.
That's two artists that's on that level.
Yeah, and they
let you just call that level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On that level. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, I fuck with them.
And the fact they mess with real instruments, man.
Oh,
you dealing with
they're
musicians, man. Like that's different.
Yep. I guess
it's
on a lesser scale, when you say using instruments, what it reminds me of is like a and who I consider the best for real is like a Tony, or what's my other Mint Condition. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they used instruments. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they were really good. You know what I'm saying? That's what they kind of remind me of.
Like,
like
man,
that type of.
You don't see bands and stuff like that.
Yeah, they are for real.
Like a Mint Condition song and then like a Tony song. I feel like that could have played cute.
They were both. They both be so good though. Like you play like some Lay Your Head on My Pillow. Next to some Bruno shit. Like I can't think of their song right now. Like it would be just it'd be crazy.
Pretty Brown Eyes or something like that.
Like come on man.
Come on. Come on, man.
Hot.
Hot.
That shit dope though.
I think Drake might have dropped the album. Jid dropped the album.
Mm-hmm. That Jid was ridiculous, man.
It was dope.
Did Meg Thee Stallion? Did her
I'm not sure.
Did her album drop this year?
I think she did. I think she did drop something. Had that Pressurelicious shit on there with Future. That shit go hard. I ain't heard the whole album though, but you know, it was probably tough though for people that listen to that.
That was the one. Yeah, that was the one that had the new song. So yeah, she did have one to drop this year.
Yeah.
And Moneybag. I'm
fucks with Moneybag all day. Fucks with Moneybag. One of my favorite. One of my fave out right now.
He is. He's probably the only one that I really rock with, like tough within this.
Really? What about okay? Drake and 21 Savage just dropped some shit, and that shit hard.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah,
well, no,
that shit hard.
My favorite out of it.
Well, Drake has been like I'm not saying like I'm saying like
newer artists.
In the newer artists of.
I was putting Moneybag Yo and 21 Savage around the same, but maybe it's different. Maybe Moneybag Yo is a little later than 21.
See, I think. What stipulates that? Because like if you go back to like somebody's discography, you might see like Moneybag drop your first album like in 2013 or some shit. So it's like you know what I'm saying. So like what?
I get that.
Yeah, what constitutes that to when the niggas like actually knew or not?
Yeah. Now, when he dropped, did he drop underground or did he drop?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. It might not have been technically underground, but like
I don't know.
Some people's probably fucking with it. Like you know, he might have had an album 2017 or some shit. That's what I'm saying. So it's like. It's kind of hard. I fuck with him bad. Like, yeah.
He actually raps about something.
He really does. Yeah.
I think what I love about 21 Savage is that I didn't love him at first because when I first heard him,
thought it was basic as fuck.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was just that when I first heard him, like I love a lot of artists that I first heard from his era, like that cipher that they have. It was like him, Kodak Black, Lil Yachty, and Lil Uzi Vert.
Mm-hmm.
And all them niggas still rocking.
I fucks with Uzi hard. I fucks with Kodak Extra and 21. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pause for all three of them.
What Yachty be doing in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like so. You know, his music or his rapping ability, I don't think is as good as any of them. But all of them can really rap, but they could not freestyle, in my opinion. Maybe if I went back and listened to it now, maybe I appreciate it more because I'm listening.
I think that's the problem with when it comes down to rap too. Is everybody expect niggas to be able to freestyle? Everybody can't freestyle. That takes a different type of
right.
You know,
I'm gonna tell you.
Shit.
Go ahead.
Freestyle is hard as fuck. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It really is. Like, it really is, bro.
Critic, I guess.
Because most of the niggas that you know that can freestyle really good, they really don't have good fucking songs out on the radio type shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, It's like battle rappers,
exactly.
Cold at battle rappers.
They cold as fuck at that shit.
They stay in their lane.
Never. Exactly. Yeah. So
sure.
like, you can't put that.
For sure. Was you gonna say something, Ashley?
I was just about to revert back to because wasn't the while we talking about music, wasn't the Ray J and Omarion.
That was just Ray J.
That's
talking about the verses shit.
I want to say that happened this year.
Hey, if it wasn't, we could talk about it. That was the last verses and shit. Right.
I did not know that neither one of them could sing
at all like that. We talk about this often enough as far as hip hop goes, and the how you got certain artists that are changing the game as far as how long you can actually be in hip hop and still be relevant.
Right, cool.
Nas just dropped another album.
Oh yeah.
And that King's Disease 3, I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but it's dope.
It's serious, man. It's serious.
Definitely dope album.
Yeah. So I mean, as far as hip hop goes, Nas is I don't know. He proven to a lot of young cats that it ain't just it may be a young man's sport, but an old man can still play. You know what I mean?
But see, I look at that to the simple fact, like people always talk about like the older cats can't really like hold a concert or something, like, you know what I'm saying? They always say hip hop a young man's sport, but I think hip hop is still young to the simple fact like it's supposed to turn 50 like next year.
Right.
So it's like Nas is like right at 50.
Right.
So like in 20 years, what are you gonna do? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the hip hop cats that we grew up on and we listened to, they can really, if they was really going tour, that shit would sell out the ring.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I think so.
I think to the point a lot of people look at like hip hop can't sell out shit because they look like the older type cats, like Sugar Hill Gang, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to them, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was kind of like the beginning of the type shit.
But
so
it's
yeah, say, you know what I'm saying? That hip hop, hippity hip, you know what I'm saying? That probably ain't gonna sell out in the arena and type stuff. But like,
I wouldn't think so anyway.
You know what I'm saying? But if you tell me Nas and Hov,
that's no shade to them.
And you know what I'm saying? Anybody else came out in the late 90s gonna come out on a tour in 20 years, that shit ain't gonna sell out. Shit.
What y'all think about the like the murders that didn't happen recently, man, in hip hop? Like, it's getting crazy with. I want to say, I don't know if King Von was in 2022.
Nah, he wasn't.
Was it 2021?
At least, yeah.
Was he? Would definitely take off. PNB Rock. I looked up something on YouTube. It was like 27 people. It was just a lot of people. I'm not. I don't know. But it just seemed like it's becoming.
The takeoff shit was the one that hit me. Like, damn, for real. Because like that was like the biggest group at the time. Like,
the way that unfolded. Like he ain't had.
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere. Like, yeah. That was sad. Like, that shit hit me a little different. Like,
rest in peace to everybody who done passed away.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate how it happened. The PNB Rock, that was crazy too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really follow his music and shit, but like, you know, just listening to what old school West Coast niggas was talking about, how he was just out there shining. It's like,
yeah.
And West Coast niggas said they don't really shine like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You look at them like they really don't wear the jewelry like East Coast cats do. Like, they don't be on that.
I feel that.
R.I.P. Dolph, man.
Yeah,
definitely Dolph too.
Was that in 2022?
Yeah.
I thought it was 2021.
Yeah, that one hit me like, damn.
That was early in the year too.
Yeah.
Like,
Dolph was that nigga, bro.
That was crazy. Niggas down in their own city, boy. That shit be wild, boy.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's your take on that? Like, do you feel like, you know, once you hit big,
I just think you gotta move smart. Like, you just gotta move smart. Like, I mean, because I don't want to tell nobody they can't go home, right? You can't go back to, but I mean, if it's not the environment, if you know, especially if you know, like, you got beef back there, you really, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't be moving around without top-notch security. I do believe, you know what I'm saying, like, if you are gonna go back home, you need to have security at all times, like, because anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? When we done seen it too many times.
I think in some cases though, I don't think security even matter. Like in a Dolph situation, like that nigga was at the cookie shop and shit, like just buying cookies and shit. Like
that's it.
I mean, I think it's
during the week.
Just around. Yeah, he went on a late night bootleg type kicking it.
That's why I said 24-hour security though. You don't think if he had a security guards like sitting in the truck right next, right there, they wouldn't have seen somebody coming. That's their job to see.
I think that comes into the point where, like, you know what I'm saying, niggas like him probably feel like they ain't really need security as much as they need just like homies that got the burners on them and shit. Like,
for sure.
But them niggas, they out there smoking weed, chilling, just having a good time, and like, you know what I'm saying,
so
they ain't really thinking nothing about them. Like,
they need 24-hour security.
Yeah, like actual.
Yeah, somebody hired to do that shit.
Yeah, like, they're actually gonna pay attention to be on their P's and Q's type shit.
Man, I think it's kind of a bigger issue too, man. I mean, it's society as a whole, man. Mm-hmm. I mean, when you talk about like the economic structure of what's going on and how inflation is has risen over these past few years and just getting worse, and people see people as an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't saying it's right. Of course, you know what I'm saying? This is tragic in its own right. But, I mean, you got people that's out here starving, so shoot, they seeing these people and looking at an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So that's a way to eat.
Motherfucking,
You know what I'm saying? But the system is so treacherous. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't see that they got different options. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to give no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong.
No, that's just a real side of it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hate it.
Like it's dead wrong, but
yeah, I think it's one of them things. It's kind of like the hindsight type shit. It's like, you know, you can look at it like he might not have been looking at it that way, but other niggas was like he wasn't looking at himself like he a target.
Right.
Exactly.
Because he, you know, like on some Nipsey shit, he out there helping the hood,
exactly,
shit like that, helping everybody eat, and like you just get just one random fuck nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna come out there on you, like you ain't expecting that shit at that time, like, you know.
I think these days it's a lot of senseless violence in hip hop. You know, a lot of these rappers are dying, and one thing I don't love is the glorification of killing somebody these days. Like, you know, I feel like, you know, I don't like to be that old guy who likes to say that type of stuff. Like we didn't have that same type of music, but at the same time, I know guys used to brag about smoking on somebody after they dead and stuff like that.
We did a whole podcast about that. Shit.
You know, we got a lot of that going on. I even heard a few rappers come out and say they weren't gonna speak on that stuff no more. They weren't gonna do that. Yeah. So I think they, you know, starting to see.
Even Gucci Mane said that shit.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they're starting to see the significance.
Gucci Mane had a song about that.
It's really not cool. You know
It
really is.
It really ain't.
Hopefully that stops, man. Hopefully, I mean, some of these. I mean, but like what Matt said, man. You know, you got people that's hungry. It's no excuse for it. PNB Rock should have been able to
do whatever he want, wherever he want, in whatever town he
live his
in.
Life, man.
Obtain that jewelry and all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I get that side of it, but I also get the side of I understand that, but you can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
that shit was crazy though, because that was a damn daddy and his son was convicted of daddy and his son. Crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? That shows right there.
Yeah.
That shows right there, bro.
Yeah, so rest in peace and God bless all their families, man. Anybody who done passed away through all that senselessness, man. It's crazy in my opinion, for real.
That shit crazy.
Switch it up, man. Sports, man. Who won the Super Bowl last year in 2022? The Rams?
Man, on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They barely won. We gonna talk about that.
They got it. They
barely won.
Oh yeah, because they beat the Bengals.
Yeah, they beat the Bengals. Fine.
Hey,
they ain't gonna beat them this year though.
This good old black and orange look like it's still gonna be playing in February. You know what I'm saying? As we talking right now.
Weak ass niggas.
You know what I'm talking about? But you know, to each his own.
You know what I'm saying?
They got really good. But y'all look good, man. Y'all look real good. And the Rams suck though. Like, they are not good at all.
Terrible. It's horrible. Yeah,
it's crazy. The
biggest fall off all time.
Who's going to the Super Bowl?
Let them tell it. Definitely the Bengals.
I'm not saying like them.
I ain't gonna say.
I feel like going to the Super Bowl.
The Bengals should make it. Like, they the hottest team out there, but I ain't gonna sit there and say they are gonna make it because I don't want to jinx nothing.
Right.
But you know,
we should come out. I think it's realistically AFC. Your contenders is pretty much Buffalo, Kansas City, Cincinnati.
Easily.
You know what I'm saying? So your NFC
is a whole bunch of niggas that's gonna lose to the AFC.
Like Cowboys.
I ain't even got them in the run. I'm looking at Minnesota.
They ready to lose any moment.
Right.
Cowboys.
Minnesota and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
What about the Steelers?
They ain't even in the running, bro.
They're not even.
It's nothing. It's nothing to. There's nothing to discuss.
I think they still have a chance to make the playoffs though.
I feel like they do.
I think they like if they win out type shit they gonna make it. But like I hate them niggas.
What? Yeah, whatever.
Listen.
I mean, hey.
Okay.
But the Rams had a good year last year.
They did.
They did their thing.
We just talking about 2022. The Rams.
Yeah,
they did their thing.
They won the Super Bowl.
The Bengals had a great season last year too.
Yeah, they were second best. Yeah, they were second best.
Yeah. And Golden State won, bounced back and won the NBA championship. Steph Curry was back on top. You know what I mean?
Man, it's amazing what health can do.
Right.
If you see where they came from the year before with all the injuries and everything, to come back a year later to get the chip.
Right, and I mean Klay Thompson wasn't even really all the way
way
for real.
No.
Yeah, Jordan Poole stepped up, I think. You know,
like man, just to have a healthy team, boy. Wiggins came through. He came through. He did.
Fuck them niggas too.
Your boy Deontay Wilder back.
Ah man, is he back? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
he knocked dude out first.
Man, he's not a real nigga.
He got a first rounder. I think
that nigga might as well been fighting me, nigga. Like what the fuck? He ain't got them knockouts, man. Like come on, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's something to get him back going, to get his name back jumping.
If he don't beat one person, it don't mean shit, bro. Right. Like next, nigga.
I ain't think Tyson gonna fight him no more.
He beat him 3 times. I mean, he ain't got a reason to.
Yeah, he said. Nah, he ain't got no reason to fight that nigga.
Did any of y'all take advantage of the student loan relief with Biden?
I don't have any, so yeah, I'm good.
That's awesome.
I mean, right now, it was the Republicans filed a lawsuit on it. You know what I'm saying? So everything is still up in the air. You know, but. I mean, it was definitely a great effort, you know what I'm saying? So I hope it goes through, you know, but I mean.
They trying to stop that, huh?
No, what?
Oh, yeah, every bit of it.
Every bit of it. Every bit of it.
I ain't going to support nothing Biden do.
Right.
Nothing.
You know, but they still deferring loans as of now, but, you know.
They going to support them motherfuckers running up in the Capitol, though. They still cool on that shit, man.
Right.
So what's y'all take on Trump making his announcement that he's running for?
Oh, shit.
That was pure comedy, bro.
He going for president
with the superhero, with the laser beams.
Man, listen.
So we need a superhero.
I didn't even see it. That's what he did.
What, bro? He got the Superman fit, bro. He came out and said we need a superhero, bro. He got the Superman joint, but he got the teeth. Then he shot him with the laser beams, bro, off the eyes, bro. Hey. You on one, man.
The wild thing about it is like
it's real.
The amount of supporters.
Yeah, for real. That's what
he has.
That's what I'm nowhere.
It's not going nowhere.
Y'all say he can't win? Ain't no way he gonna win?
Hey, I'm gonna say right now.
I ain't saying nothing.
He's your next president.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna be right back.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I feel like if he running, he gonna win.
Cause like, I mean, if he going against Biden, like Biden ain't about to get reelected, man.
Yeah, he ain't about to beat him right now.
I'm saying, unfortunately,
he's not the next Obama for sure.
Well,
I'm saying
if they bring out Michelle, that's the only chance they got.
The only chance in hell.
That's the only chance they got.
I'm just saying he's not getting reelected the way that.
No,
he's not getting 2 terms.
He's not.
Nah.
He's not.
Nah.
They need an Obama.
Nah.
He got to say that he ain't gonna run. They got to give Michelle. That's the only way.
That's it.
So that's it.
If you are a Trump supporter, like y'all ride for him.
They heavy, bro.
Yeah,
heavy.
They go
heavy.
They go
like,
I don't know what they're gonna do.
Black people they ain't even go that heavy for Barack, bro. Like,
what they gonna do after that second term, though?
Damn near admirable, and like, what the fuck?
The second term.
Yeah.
Like,
what they gonna do after Trump's second term? If you get in, what they gonna do after that?
I'm saying, like,
it's gonna be great. They gonna try to get him run for a third.
Like, I mean, like you look at it like
change the constitution.
Like 3 years later, Like you don't see Barack signs still flying.
Right.
Right.
Ain't nobody screaming Obama no more. But nah, them Trump signs.
I did say he was still my president for a long time though.
Oh, they different.
They are different.
They different, bro.
Like,
and
we in Ohio, you know what I'm saying? So we see that.
Nah, for sure.
Especially you go out to the country, bro.
What?
Them signs and flags is out.
Go to West Virginia.
Man.
You ride, give me 2.2 miles in West Virginia, baby. Listen.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
All right, no. Speaking of, since we talking about the country and everything, what about y'all take on when Russia attacked Ukraine though?
Man, I mean,
that was it's kind of crazy to me. I kept thinking we was gonna end up getting involved way too much, and we about to end up in some type of.
We are.
All the money we done gave over there.
Yeah, we completely involved.
Yeah, we involved.
Yeah, all day. Yeah, we definitely in that. You know, I just feel like that boy Putin, man, he ain't about to stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Putin, he out there.
He is who he is.
He ain't gonna give up, bro. So I don't know what's about to happen. Like,
his supporters, baby.
They just like they the same as Trump.
Same dudes.
Very much so.
I mean, him and Trump was homeboys. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Trump had a whole gang of people run up into the Capitol. I'm saying it. I feel like
a whole gang of people, bro, and y'all act like that shit was cool.
And he can run for president again.
Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, and he can run for president
That's
again.
crazy.
Bro. Like,
He's
come
even
on,
allowed
this
to,
man
bro.
was
That's crazy.
impeached.
Yeah,
Like,
impeached.
Trial.
Yeah.
He about to go to. They trying to send nigga to jail now for holding fouls and stuff.
Right.
And people still like, yeah, that's my president.
That's my
like,
president.
y'all wildin', bruh.
That's the guy.
Y'all folks is wildin'. Ivanka with her fine ass. Like,
She ain't finer than Michelle.
nah, she ain't. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah. Because Michelle got that swag to her.
What about Herschel Burschel?
Ivanka don't even. Oh, come on, man. Herschel, that goofy ass nigga.
Hey, man, when he had the speech about the vampires and werewolves, bro.
What is wrong with him, man?
On a real campaign.
He was dead serious.
He meant that shit. What? Hey, but y'all see what Barack said about the nigga, though?
Yeah.
Man. Barack so fucking cool, man.
What he say, bro?
Man. What he say, man? I don't remember exactly what
you
he said.
You gotta look it up.
Like I said, you just gotta put that in on the video, bro, when you play that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Barack just said, he played that shit so cool, man. Like, Barack just cool as fuck, man.
The funniest thing is when they be doing him on Saturday Night Live and Keenan be
doing
Yeah.
He say the angry translator.
Hello, this America. What do you say?
He says goofy ass.
My name is Herschel Burschel. Oh my God, that shit be funny to me, man. He said his name is Herschel Burschel, man. That shit funny as fuck.
Man, that shit crazy, man.
68 school shootings, so man.
Man, come on, man.
68 school shootings.
Give me that coke right there.
That's the
68
number.
school shootings, no gun reform.
No gun.
What we doing?
Man, listen.
But I knew that. I feel like we all knew that.
Well, wasn't gonna be no gun reform?
For sure.
Yeah, man. Listen, NRA ain't having nothing like that. They ain't. You can miss them with all of that. It's not happening.
Because guns ain't the problem.
Yeah. It's the ones behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I mean, that's they fight and they winning that fight for real. But
when they fight every time. Unfortunately.
But I mean, what's y'all take on the school shootings though? You think that they should arm teachers or anything?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
So how would y'all?
You got too many teachers that's temperamental, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You got two teachers that's too lackadaisical.
Been pop the kid.
Shoot, a kid don't snatch a gun from a teacher these days.
A kid and a parent.
Right. Yeah.
Or 2 or 12.
Yeah. No. So how would y'all handle it though? I mean, because it's a real problem. I mean, you know, we're at school now. You know, I work in a school and we are doing drills like how we used to just do fire drills and tornado drills. We do active shooting drills. You know what I'm saying? Like. Shit's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like that's where we are in today.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've been surpassed tornado drills.
Mm-hmm.
So what? I'm asking. Like,
I don't know. It's hard because you look at like the shit that happened down in Texas with what I'm saying with like the armed security guard was like on break or something at the time, like on some random shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying when the school shooting happened. So it's like I don't really know what step you would take to be able to
because we have
combat it all together.
Yeah, but there are times where you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if the armed officer in the bathroom at the time, like what prevents that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Let's look at what happened this year with the Walmart, the manager at Walmart.
Oh, that spazzed out over in Virginia. Yeah.
Everybody in the break room.
Yeah. That shit happened in Virginia. Yeah.
I didn't even hear about that.
This happened this year.
Yeah, just a couple months ago.
Tom just posted it.
Damn.
Or not posted it, but
yeah, that was when I reached out to the folks in Virginia, make sure they was cool. Cause like I say, the nigga just the manager of Walmart.
I didn't realize I was the manager.
Yeah, he was the manager. Yeah, he was the manager.
Wow. Crazy,
and booked everybody in the break room, nigga. Like,
room. One of the chicks that was doing the interview was talking about how she played, pretending like she was dead.
Yeah.
To, not be dead.
Man. That shit crazy.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Never heard of that.
I knew about the shooting in Virginia for some reason. I guess I didn't get a chance to read up on it.
Man, people be bugging
I don't know why. I thought it was a customer. I did not realize it was the manager.
That nigga worked there. Yeah, long time night shift manager and shit.
Turned and took his own life.
Which is that sucker shit? Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know how you combat that, man. Like, cause you can't say you just. Every teacher just be strapped up, cause like
I get it.
Teachers can be crazy too.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. And you got one kid that might be wilding out in class, and you got a gun on you. You might shoot the kid on some dumb shit. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's like So it's like
I know like my
that's too much.
I think at least my junior and senior year we actually had the sheriff. We had the sheriff office in there. You know what I'm saying. So where they had 2 or 3 officers. You know what I'm saying. Shooting in the building at all times. But like you said, I mean, still anything random can happen at any random point. You know what I'm saying? But that is something that we had.
I think that just come down to some mental illness type. Like I said, I don't know how to combat that part of it, but like it's definitely deeper than just you know what I'm saying. You just never know what random kid is gonna have something wrong one morning and just spaz out.
You gotta take every threat seriously.
Facts.
Because kids say silly shit sometimes, and you just gotta teach them a lesson. I don't care. You thought you were just being funny. Nah,
this is real.
What you mean by that?
I feel like this generation is different.
Oh yeah, they are.
It's different.
Grabbing a whole bunch of people.
It's just different, and I feel like this generation, like they have no regard for like anything.
Yeah.
Like back in the day. Like I feel like we all start cussing at a certain point.
But adult come around and you watch.
It was like you watch your mouth. Like I don't like regardless. I don't care if it was like a stranger on the street. You went to the mall and it was like an adult.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like you didn't do that in front of everybody, and now. Yeah. Like
they don't give a fuck.
No, they don't care.
Not at all. Not at all.
They do not care. It's like I can remember my kid is a sophomore now, and like I remember last year her being a freshman, and we lived close to the school, so I would pick up, and I work from home, so it was like I would pick her up and drop her off. And I just remember like kids emerging from the building, and it just being a situation where it was like, even in a playful mode,
you just hear nothing but just the language. The language you hear is like it's crazy. Yeah. Like
I remember a young lady, she freshman, sophomore, junior, whatever. She came like literally like my car is here and she's here. And it was like, be this, F that, tell her to meet me here, in this, in that. And it was like...
Pussy hoe.
Like my mind was
they
so
just say anything, bro. Like,
See, I feel like, man, I think, man, I mean, God, that hurts, man. Because, like, I feel like it's, our generation has something to do with that.
No, yeah.
Indirectly though, not everybody. Like you know what I'm saying. some parents out there good and other parents is out there trying to be friends and like, you know what I'm saying? Like they kids grew up on that type shit.
Right.
And it's to the point where like back in our day, if my friend's parent would have heard me cussing like that, would have said something to my motherfucking ass.
That was a problem.
And told my mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? They heard that shit. But now,
getting close, though.
if you just said that shit, you know what I'm saying? And the parent would have came at you different. Like, why you talking to my kid
why you
like
talking
that?
to my kid?
Yeah.
Like, so who is you?
You
not
ain't
raising him
exactly.
like, so who is you?
Exactly. And that's a whole motherfucking problem.
You made the point a long time ago. It used to be it take a village. Now it's don't say nothing to my child.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You better not say nothing to my child.
Can't say shit.
Right.
Can't.
And that's the
And
problem.
grandparents, like back in the day, like our grandparents was like
grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
They was grandparents with grandparents' age and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now
different day and time. For
it's
real.
like grandparents was like 30 years old.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy.
Like
Definitely older than 40.
Like somebody, listen,
Yeah, that's crazy.
like somebody's
I
grandmother
got
right
multiple
now
people on my timeline as
31.
grandparents.
What?
Like that I went to high school with.
Right.
Yeah.
And having a conversation, like me and my kid have like open conversations. She's 15, but she knows the respect level to where it's like you not about to cuss in front of me.
Right.
Like that's not
Right. That ain't
You
happening.
don't need to cuss in front of nobody
You
else.
fully aware of the fact that she cussed, but you know,
Right, yeah. Don't let me hear it
Right.
type shit.
Right.
However,
Exactly.
she being 15, like she doesn't, in this realm of things, she doesn't understand why that is. Like that doesn't make sense to her. Like I understand that you're saying, hey, you don't go out here and you don't cuss in front of this, that, and that because this is like what you're teaching me. But she doesn't understand, like it doesn't connect to her.
That it's a respect thing.
That it's a respect thing.
Man, that's crazy.
Like it's like
because of the generation she in.
it's completely different. Like it's completely different. Like for her, she looks at it like everybody knows that we're saying this and we're doing this and this is what is coming out of our mouths.
Right.
So why can't it be a situation where we're doing it in front of others?
Right.
Like she doesn't like
Gotcha.
it makes no sense to her why the difference. Like for her, it's just like this is what you're teaching me as my mother. You're telling me like
so she's just doing what she told, but
doing what you're told.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why she
But it's like
to do that.
Like I understand that this is what you're telling
and
me.
In our generation, we more so we got it. We understood.
Got it.
We respect the wisdom.
And it was an unspoken rule.
Yeah, you don't have to like. I would tell him like off top, like bro, watch your mouth, because I see an adult.
Right.
Yeah, for real.
Because you sit there talking some cash shit, and you see a grown up talking.
Like you didn't even have to do that.
Right.
Like it was like a.
He should already know that. Like
Somebody coming, it was like, hey, yo, hey.
If my mans do that, I'm gonna be like, bro, what's wrong with you, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's such mom, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, it's a big difference. It's a different thing in time. Let me ask y'all this though, man. Kanye West. How do y'all feel about this guy at this point?
Man.
I mean, you know, White Lives Matter at this point, make a t-shirt. That threw me all the way off. Like, you know, it be times like I be really wanting, when he was talking about the media and stuff like that, sometimes I really want to ride with him and I ain't totally against what he's saying. But he go about things in such a way that make you be like, oh my God, here we go again, yay. And then when he come with the White Lives Matter, that just threw me all the way off.
I mean, that's exactly how I feel about it. Like, sometimes I feel like what he be saying, then he like just go just a tad bit too far, and it's like, damn.
Yeah, I can't get into it just being a good business. I don't care nothing about that, man. Black Lives Matter, man. We say that because it really means something. Of course, we know White Lives Matter. Why would you know what I'm saying?
We know all lives matter.
We know all lives matter. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't recognize. Yeah, that's why we screaming. Why would you go out there and say that? So that, you know, he just does things that disappoint me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like I expect more. Like, you know.
But yeah, he
predicted all this. I mean, if you listen to It All Falls Down,
that's real. Yeah,
that ended up being the story of Kanye.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Yeah.
I think some of the contracts that he was in, there was no way he was going to get out of them unless he started talking crazy. So I think he did that on purpose. Like that's what he claims anyway. He wanted to get out of that Adidas contract.
I mean, it could have been because I mean everything he was saying when he was wilding out with the Jewish folks and all that, like it all came to fruition just a couple days later. Everything he was saying, so it's like
he not wilding out though.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think the boy need help, man. He ain't got nobody to talk to. Like you know what I'm saying? He needs somebody to talk to, man.
I love him so much, but his behavior is such that I don't even like really speaking on him because I feel like he feeds off of that. Like I feel like not we such on a small scale, but I don't like giving light to the shit that he be doing.
You remember we did a podcast years ago when I asked like why is Kanye always in the news? Like everything he say, like why is he always in the news? That was 2-3 years ago.
Some music or something at this point.
Like, it's just like everything he do is always in the news. It's almost like they want to influence the crazy black man. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like
and I feel like I hate sitting here watching him be used, man.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think about what they did to Kyrie? When I say what they did to Kyrie Irving, I feel like Kyrie Irving just posted a link. He posted a link, whether you like it or not, all right, don't like it, move on.
I think it just goes to show, like, no matter how much money you got, sometimes you still got a boss you got to answer to.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's
what I'm
saying.
It's all the time. Yeah, most of the time.
Especially when you look like us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just about
somebody still got a boss, nigga. Like, no matter how many hundreds of millions you got.
Yeah, so
I was just waiting for the heat to come on Jeff Bezos for actually having
it. It never did.
For having it on the site in the first place.
That come down to that. You seen that picture they had with Jerry Jones back in the day?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody say shit about that.
No, that was so quiet.
Right in the midst of
that was so quiet.
LeBron brought it all up.
And that's one thing about LeBron. Like I always give credit to. I love the fact, and to me he kind of. Yeah, he was on some kind of bullshit in my opinion at first when the Kyrie shit first happened. His initial words to me were like they weren't riding with Kanye. I mean with Kyrie, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I think that like what's the boy name? Jaylen Brown. I think he starts speaking up, starts saying stuff, and then slowly but surely other NBA players start saying something. And I think Brian felt comfortable. That's just my opinion on that. But when he did, and his voice rings bells, when he said something, he did it right on time with the Jerry Jones thing happening. And pointed out the fact y'all don't want to ask me nothing about this Jerry Jones thing. But when the Kyrie thing was going on, y'all couldn't wait basically for me to sit up here and say something bad about him or to highlight the
negative
a whole nother story about a black man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like H3 Bar had up under the rug, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't want us to talk about that.
Nah, they don't. They don't.
Down to, man.
They don't.
That's crazy.
It's all good. All in all, man, 2022 was I have to say it was kind of a crazy year, man. Starting
Every
off with the slap.
Crazy
but yeah, 2023, man. Listen, we coming into 2023 hard. You know what I mean? We gonna ramp S.Y.S.M all the way back up, so y'all be checking for us for the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's plenty of stuff we missed for 2022. Y'all go ahead and add in the comments anything that y'all think is crazy or whatever that happened in 2022. But we're gonna get up out of here, you know what I mean? Signing off. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all treat everybody the way you want to be treated. Keep God first and check for S.Y.S.M. Peace.
Motherfucker.
S.Y.S.M.